Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. Today we're playing the free PlayStation Plus edition of Drive Club. I don't actually know much about Drive Club. I imagine you drive cars and you're part of a club. That's all I know. I don't know if it's a realistic game or a simulator. It seems like a simulator. It looks really nice. This was originally a server-based game, but the server, I guess, crashed all the time, and I guess the developers learned their lessons. So now it has offline mode, so you don't need an internet connection to play this. And what's really weird, around the same time they announced this, they decided to finally come out with a free version. They promised when they launched the PlayStation 4. They said it never was probably going to happen. So now I have the free version. But I mean, it's a really nice racing game. I'm terrible at these games. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna be running on the rail quite a bit. I don't want any music. Let me restore the defaults. Yes. I'm adjusting the settings so it doesn't blast me out. Race music volume, we don't want that. Menu view music volume. I'll put that at 30. This is the most exciting part of the video. But this was what concerns me. They're announcing all these server-based heavy games. And I guess it works for some games like multiplayer online RPGs, or maybe strategy games or whatever. But with these faster-paced games and all these cars and stuff like that, or a lot of action going on, at least for consoles, it doesn't work well. I can't really speak about the PC because I'm not a PC gamer. But yeah, that should work. I'll show you the controls. Apparently this is compatible with the steering wheel. I have no idea how many steering wheels that are compatible with the PlayStation 4, but the option's there if you want it. It has remote play, which means you can play on the Vita if you would like, but I don't know why you would want to play on the Vita when you're at home, because they quit that little internet service they had where you could play it anywhere. Vibration strength. Alright, so obviously it's customizable, but this is your basic control scheme. So I'm terrible at these games. They did add weather as an update after the game's release, and I have to say that should have been in the retail release because it looks incredible. I think that's one of the things that makes this game stand out. It looks incredible to me. Anyway. So hopefully they learned their lesson from Grand Theft Auto and adopted Forza with sound, but we're not going to hear too much sound because obviously if there was too much sound, you wouldn't be able to hear me, which I'm sure I'm a gaggle of fucking fun watching these things. Display. What? Wow. This game has a lot of options, I'll give it that. And then you have settings. Alright, so I'm really bad at these games, so I'm gonna adjust the gameplay settings a little bit. So we have automatic, which is good, because I can't drive a gear shift worth of shit. Unless I'm not seeing it, I would like to have a option for the turn on the roads. I'm really terrible at these simulation based games, if that's what this is. I'm pretty bad at the arcade games too, but like at least for some of the Need for Speeds I actually can hold my own. I don't like this view. But since I was talking, I didn't pay attention to the controls, so I really like the interiors, and I like that you can look around. But the lighting and everything's pretty spot on. So in the retail version you get like 6 extra tracks and like I forgot how many cars you get, but you get quite a decent amount. But I mean, for a free game, I mean, you really can't complain. And the retail version's like dirt cheap. I've seen some places have it for like $20. I guess it does have those lines on the road. I like the lines on the road on Grand Theft Auto. I'm not gonna lie, like and tell you that I'm like good at these types of games. But I like the feel. Like there's a lot of like I guess if you had I'm at a loss of words right now. I like the resistance of driving in this game, even though I'm going 2 miles an hour. I forgot how many tracks are on the free version. It's like 16 or something. If this is a simulation, most games do a pretty good job. Like I drive like a Hyundai Tiburon, a 2004 one, and I played the 2001 Hyundai Tiburon on Grand Theft Auto 6. Not Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo 6, and it had like the turn radius of like a Tiburon. I was quite shocked. It felt like driving my car. I have no idea what was different, although I think the Hyundai Tiburon 2001 is a 6-cylinder, or mine's a 4, but excuse me, I said that wrong. Reset to track. You have that option. It seems like a game that maybe you can make it as realistic as you want or as fake as you want. But it seems pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Forza. On the fact that you don't need a fucking online connection now to play it. It seems pretty cool. For you racing people, it seems like a game worth checking out, but I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I suck at this. Now the roads are slick. When I drive in a snowstorm, I know people further up north probably would laugh, but when I drive a snowstorm, I'd be driving at like 2 miles an hour, not trying to race in it. Also, never driven anything this fancy before. Jeez. I like the windshield wipers wiping all the rain away. That's a really cool effect. It should have been the main game. So is there going to be like a huge "you suck"? And there's a considerable amount of damage on the car versus Gran Turismo's paint scuffs. One thing they also got right, which by Gran Turismo 6, you think they'd take a hint. And don't get me wrong, I own Gran Turismo 6, and I like it a lot when I want to play like a more realistic racing game, even though I'm terrible at it. The sound is a lot better. Like Gran Turismo, everything just sounds like, I don't know, like maybe you're going deaf a little bit when you're driving in the car. Welcome to Drive Club. Now I probably gotta get like some fucking tutorial. You also get trophies if that's important to you. Apparently there's some huge single player aspect of the retail version too. Why the hell would you show my fucking stupid face on there? Nobody would want me on their club, I'll tell you that now. We'll do another single event. Even if it's one track, you can't beat it. The only thing that sucks is that if you don't have PlayStation Plus, you can't get the free version, but like I said, you can get the retail version for peanuts, if that's your thing. Ooh, just race. I'm not drifting. I was drifting enough on the snow. So these are your tracks, although I see a shopping cart, so I don't know if this is part of the free version or not. I'm confused. Oh, India, I think that's the main track. That's then the free version. I don't know. It looks nice. So you get a decent amount of tracks. It's just, I don't know how different the scenery is going to be. And you can play on your own. You don't have to play online, so that's nice. To give you an idea of the cars. You car people know what this is. Anything with a shopping cart on it means you have to upgrade to the retail version. Like I said, it's free. I can't bitch too much about it. Of course, I wouldn't get this game if I had to pay for it because, well, I have Gran Turismo and I'm not a car guy. This is just kind of a novelty to me. and I need to find shit to make videos about. Has quite a few cars. I don't know if any of them are of your liking, but whatever. I mean, you're not gonna get like the thousands of cars you get in Gran Turismo, but you know. What do you expect? This car's probably more my speed anyway. Oh no, it's on the opposite side what I'm used to. It's on the European driver side. Usually here in America, that would be the passenger seat. I do like the graphic style though, and the lighting is really nice. And I do like, instead of just going to a blank screen when you look left or right, it actually shows the interior of the car. You don't see that much in games. I think I can speed a little bit more, especially in this piece of shit. I apologize if this is your car. It might not be a piece of shit. Like, I'm not a car guy. I don't know what's good and what's bad. I know a lot of people think my car is a piece of shit. It's getting old though. My mom's like, we need to work on getting you a new car, but look at that drifting ability. I'm really bad at these games. But for the sake of the video, here you go. Also, the vibration, the controllers, like, it alternates pretty well where it actually feels like you're hitting the bumps and stuff. Some games just like buzz the DualShock controller. This actually feels like there's little intricate little bumps and stuff in it. If that makes any sense, probably doesn't. Like most of the shit that comes out of my mouth. But what are you gonna do? I'm going highway speed right now. I'm just here to show you the game. I imagine if I practiced enough, I could get good at it, but I have no idea how much I would play this game after I'm done making this video, to be honest with you. And that's not saying it's a bad game. I'm just, when it comes to driving games, I have to really be in the mood, and the mood's very seldom. Shit on a stick. I've tried to get like a game for like every type of mood that I'm in. I'm trying to think, like, most games I play the most, it's so varied. Like, I would say shooters and stuff like that, but then I find myself playing action games and RPGs and stuff like that. I'm really fucking this car up. I forgot what the view button is. There. Damn, it's dark out. I like how the lights, even the backlights, illuminate like the street. That's a nice feature, but I mean, this was one of the showcase graphical pieces of the PlayStation 4. I'm really surprised they didn't announce Gran Turismo 7 at E3, but maybe they're beginning wise, because usually when they announce a new Gran Turismo, it doesn't come out till like 15 years later. That's an exaggeration, but like probably like 3 years after it's announced. Number 12, I would have never guessed that I'd be at number 12. But I'm also talking. I think if I wasn't talking, I might make it to number 8. But I think if I played enough, I probably could get better. Because I actually got pretty decent at Forza, but now I've lost all touch because I don't have it anymore. And I don't know, I just never got it again. It always lets you know it's the free version. Like up top it says PlayStation Plus Edition. A nice way of saying you're not paying for this game. Try another race at a different track. Since it sounds so low, I can't tell like what the music sounds like, if there's a commentator. I don't know. We'll do it in... I like that. Rain. Obviously, they can't have snow. We'll do dynamic. No, it's just... It looks so humid out. But I just like the way the weather looks in the cockpit of the car. Cloud color, random time of day. I like all these options. I'll give it that. Again, I'm not a car guy, so I gotta focus on other shit that doesn't matter. Are there any other free cars? I actually kind of like the Mini Coupe, to be honest with you. Especially living in the city. I'm gonna get some custom stripes on here. Now look at that shit. And I'm driving on the right side. Well, it's not the quote unquote right side. It's the side that I drive on. Man, they really worked hard on the background details just as much as the car. There's no people around. This game takes place after the apocalypse, apparently. Oh, look, all the trees are waving. See, since I have an artistic background, there's other stuff that like impresses me more sometimes than the actual game itself. Okay, I think we've seen enough. Me in the interior view again, which I forgot how to get to again. I always think it's a little obnoxious in the car to put like 15 of your company's logo in it. It's like if you spend thousands of dollars in the car, like on a car, I'm sure you know what you're driving. I can't see shit. Still, I really like the weather. It's something I personally haven't seen in a game. Especially looking this nice. Whoa. Hydro plant, like, help me out there. Is it hydro plant, hydro glide? I'm still tired. I'm recording these videos like first thing in the morning, so I have the whole day instead of like trying to do this shit later on. Commentary would probably be better, but like I said in past videos, this is guerrilla filmmaking. Plus, I wanted to make videos since I haven't made one in a long time. And I want to get back to playing Batman, to be honest with you. On my game, not like a new game that I have to do everything all over again. Surprised more people haven't played it. It seems like a nice game, but like I said, it's because it's that online server shit. Now you can get a disc and play Drive Club as long as your PlayStation 4 continues to function. Offline, you don't have to worry about the servers fucking up. It seems like the lines appear when you start to drive like really shitty, which they appear a lot when I'm driving. I like the dynamic weather. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get. Like, you could pick constant rain or whatever, but I picked dynamic, so it would change all the time. So I like how all the physics and everything change. That's really cool. Seems like they've worked on quite a bit on this game since its initial release. Only downside is you better, if you plan on playing this game forever and this ends up being your most favorite game, make sure you keep those fucking patches installed. Because those will go away once the server's no more. I almost can smell the new car smell. I think I'm going way too fast for the rain and being on the side of a mountain. There was a news article and it showed somebody like barely hit a guardrail a guardrail and it fell to pieces. So they're nice to look at, but 9 times out of 10 they won't save your life. Just to end this video, we'll watch the replay. Just because I'm curious, because I think this game has really good graphics. Why are they gonna put my fucking face on there? That's a terrible Facebook picture. I bet Project Cars looks pretty awesome. That's another game I don't know if I'll ever play. Usually when I get racing games, they're at the bottom of the bin because I know I won't play them that much. Right now, Batman's my go-to game, but I'm trying to think if I didn't have any new games, what game I would go to. Then, as sad as it is, it'd probably be like old RPGs and Castlevania Symphony of the Night, probably Metal Gear Solid and its sequels. Mass Effect's a good one, the trilogy. That's fairly new. I bet that would look good in HD. Alright guys, I think you saw enough. If you like this video, please feel free to click on the thumbs up. And I would love to hear your comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if I wasn't super entertaining. Like I said, I'm doing this early in the morning so I can get all my videos taken care of, because part of the problem is I get caught up in other stuff and I don't end up making a video. Or lately I've been playing Batman when I've actually had the time to make a video. So yeah, so if my commentary wasn't super exciting, that's why. But you know, I'm trying. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm sure you already made your mind that you probably won't. Or you just made your mind in general. I mean, you're not a toddler. I'm sure you know what you want by now. Although, I've met a few people that don't know what the fuck they want ever anyway. But, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you still like to watch my videos, I'll talk to you in the next video. Alright guys, take care. Bye.